Hello everybody, today we're going to cook my version of brownies. So the ingredients we're going to need are honey, either almond flour or coconut, 2 eggs, cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder, vanilla essence. We need 2 sweet potatoes, and some coconut oil. So, before starting the preparation for the brownies, you must turn on the oven. You must heat it over to 185 degrees or 365 Fahrenheit. And now, let's start cooking. The first step is that you have to start grating the potatoes until there's no more. Oh, my hand, it hurts because the problem is it hurts the muscles a lot by holding it and grating it. The reason these things are bigger than this is because it's getting tiring and I want to hurry this process up. That's a lot of potatoes and I'm sweating a lot. And what we do now is that we have to put them in the bowl. Add 2 eggs, which I'm that's done. Next, we add some vanilla. Make sure it's 2 teaspoons only. After adding the essence, we're needing some coconut oil. And then we're gonna melt this a bit. So we're gonna have to melt it until there's nothing left, which is usually 15 seconds. We put that there, close it. Now I'm pretty sure this should do it. So we're just gonna wait. It's not really fully melted, but I think this should be enough melted. Burns, it burns, it burns, it burns, it burns. That's melted. So, once you added the coconut oil, you must add about 1/3 of a cup of pure honey. You can use any honey, but we're using the Australian type because it's very good. If it's ice cold, you might need to melt it for about 25 seconds. Make sure you pour in all the honey into the small parts as well that's stuck inside that. Combine the grated sweet potato, eggs, vanilla, honey, and coconut oil in a large mixing bowl. Mix until you can't see anything else, just mixture. This is gonna take a while. You must fill this, which is a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. I don't recommend tasting this, it's very bitter. Make sure your hand is clean because you're going to need to do this a bit. Once you're done filling up 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, you just pour it all in. So you gotta add 1 teaspoon of this, which is baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of this, baking powder. There. That's cool. Once you've added all 3 ingredients, you mix. This does go to a really weird color, but I must remind you, this is very good. Here we come to the part where you can do what you want. We're gonna add some of this, some almond flour. We just changed from, instead of coconut, But the only thing is, you can add the many you want, but be careful. Do not add too much of it, or else it will crumble a lot. We do not recommend putting too much, unless you do not want very good brownies. That should be enough. And be cautious. Don't put too much, or else you'll have the same experience as I did. You would usually use something called baking paper, but we ran out of those. So instead, we're just gonna grease the pan with some butter. So once you butter the pan, you're just gonna start mixing this inside it. It looks bad, but it's very good. Just to reassure you. It's gonna be a bit difficult on one hand. It's still a bit difficult. This is gonna be difficult. 1 second, I'm just gonna pour it like that. Make sure you put everything inside. Oh, that should be all of it. Very good. Make sure it's flat. It's not gonna be easy. The first thing you want to do, if you want to put something like walnut, cashew nut, or chocolate chips, you must have it like half cook. Since it's 25 to 30 minutes of cooking, that means after 15 minutes, you take it out, you put what ingredients you want. Our ingredient today is walnut from Germany. It's gonna be hot, David.
Put it down and throw it in.
And now we wait for about 30 minutes. They finished, and now we gotta use something to pull them out. I'm gonna use this because it's hot. The brownies smell nice.